And neither keepeth at home.
Neither keepeth at home. That's Alexander. He didn't stay his arse in Greece. He went around half the world conquering, man. It tells you that the earth was silent before him. Okay? Neither keepeth at home. And he is a proud man. Didn't it say his heart was lifted up? Where?
Right, neither keep at home. Right. Verse 1. And is of death and cannot be satisfied, but the gathering unto all nations and heaping unto all people.
Look at them little dirty.
Same bitches last time. Nasty bitches.
Pissing off the cab driver. They're bullshit. I got a precinct.
You got niggas that actually go out with words like that.
Yeah, cause you know why the Edomite woman is so freaky? Is because it's in their nature to be able to, when we have done, we subjugate the men, capture the women, and ravish the women. It's in their nature. That's why they're so freaky now, because they know it's in their nature to have that, you know, ravish, to be ravished by us.
Yeah, that's what the Edomite woman. The kingdom they gonna be in the mouth, the quag mouth.
Dungeons, man.
You are the precept. Yeah, just to quickly see one.
Oh, so not a couple of verses.
Hold that. I want to finish this off, then I'll go back to you. Then I'll finish off. So, read that verse again.
Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine.
Right, so we read that verse again. He said he transgresseth by wine. Go ahead.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Esau is a proud man, man. And he's always got his shit in other people's business, man. You know what I'm saying? He's always got his shit in other people's business. Here it is, we're trying to formulate a nation, right? You know, but Esau will get involved. Now here it is, you're trying to correct your woman, you know, your Israelite woman, and then Esau will get involved, man.
Yeah.
And arrest you, take your kids away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Esau don't have to leave things alone. Everything he touches, he destroys it. He finds a way to corrupt it, man. To distort it. You can't leave it alone. You can't leave things just leave it naturally, man.
Yeah.
He's got to contaminate it somehow.
Yep.
He's got to put his dirty hands, his paws in it.
Yep.
And fuck it up, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just leave nature alone.
Yep. Yep.
It's got to put them in zoos and behind cages. You know, or put them in laboratory experiments. So you can't just leave her alone, man. You know? There were no zoos in America before Esau came. Gadites and Manasseh and Asher, they weren't putting caging up animals, man.
Yep.
Restricting their movements and shit. Caging them up and stuff. Breeding them and shit. He let them free, man. He understood that. Well,
like an apple has always been sweet. He sometimes like goes, you know what? I'm a change apple.
yeah.
So they create this new
Hybrids.
GMO.
Yeah, hybrid. I'm gonna make him upgraded. He wants to be God, man.
Yeah.
He trying to pray God, man. I'm gonna be like the Most High. Here is a grape, man. Who take the grape? Oh, I'm gonna make it seedless.
Right.
I'm gonna make a grape that has no seeds in it, so people can enjoy the fruit instead of eating the mangy seeds.
Hey man, you know when you see them seedless grapes, like, you know when you see them seedless grapes, they're like that. And you know when you go to them Ishmaelite and Elamite green grocers, and the grapes are still like that.
Yeah. They keep them
seeds in them still.
Yeah, that's right. They keep a lot of them. They're called organic. When you get them original, you don't need to label them organic because a lot of them Greek shops, they keep things normal. And you know you got carrots today, they got them as a yellowish, orangey colour. A lot of the foods, what you see now, they've been they're hybrids. Original colour carrots are dark. Most of the fruits are supposed to be the good that are good for you, they're mostly dark fruit, dark pigmentation. But Esau, with his mindset, he wanted to lighten up everything, change colours and make them fancy colours. A lot of the good things that are good for you have dark pigments. So Esau, he even put racism in the food.
And now, because before, anything that was GMO had to be labeled GMO. But Esau being in power, they've changed it up now. So that's why now, when you go to buy things in the shop, what's organic is what's labeled as organic. The other things, they don't label it anymore, because now they don't have to anymore. They've changed it, they've changed their laws that now anything that's GMO is what they label just as normal now. So now you don't see GMO on the packets anymore, but what's organic now, because the price is like twice as much, they put the label on as organic now. So whereas before they had to show that, okay, this is GMO, this is normal. But now, it's been because they have influence over the government. Now they don't have to say now that this is GMO, because they'll pass it as in it's okay.
Organic.
Certified that it's okay to eat this normal food.
Yeah.
You see?
So we got to use our discretion.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
And then everything that's organic, the reason they label it as organic to show you it's organic, so that way you're willing to pay that high price.
So that's what you call it genetically modified.
Can I get this?
Now what the hell is that, bro? Like, whenever was the GMO, Esau just made that shit up.
This is Micah 2:1, when it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power of their hand."
Right, it's in the power of their hands to do it. Because that's the spirit that the Most High imparted to Esau, man, to be the wicked, to be the devil. So they're going to practice things that pertain to the devil.
That's right.
They're going to practice, they're going to engage in those types of devilish deeds, man. How do you know the devil? Because the devil does devilish things, man. Things that you would expect only a devil to do, man. That's how you know Esau's the devil.
Right.
You know a tree by its fruit, by the fruit it bears, man. In fact, someone get that, because that's a good passage, man. You know a tree by its fruit. And you can't, if it bear corrupt, throw it in the fire, man. Well, read that.
Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 13. And the Lord said, "Even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them." And that's your GMO foods and all that rubbish, you know? Alright?
Yeah, your food is defiled, man. Okay? Your food is defiled. People have been tampering with it, man. Look at the ingredients, man. A long list of ingredients. Stabilizers, preservatives, fucking acidic flavors.
Flavorings.
Your food has been molested, man. Before it got to your lips. Your food has been abused, man, and tampered with 1 billion times over, man. All kinds of shit been put in it. You don't even know what they did, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know how your food was prepared. Just look at the ingredients. A lot of the shit you see, you don't even know what the hell that is, man. Some crazy. I remember one time I didn't know what glutamine was until I looked it up, man. It contains pork.
Gelatine.
Gelatine. A lot of these words, you don't even know what the hell these words mean, man. You're eating it. Your food is what defiled. You don't know what the hell you're putting in your mouth, man. As long as it tastes nice.
That's like the farmer, man, because he's sneaking at walking places as well.
Yeah, natural flavorings as well. That done research on that. That could be potentially be pork as well. What they call natural flavorings.
That's it. They try to put a little Rastafarian in your natural flavorings. There ain't no down Rastafarian, man.
Man, I sometimes I dash my dinner in the bin because
natural flavorings.
Flavorings.
Just whatever I was about to eat, and then you check the ingredients and you find there's something to do with pork in there. You just gotta throw it away.
Yeah, I do that all the time, man. You know the ingredients.
One time I was eating a chocolate mousse, I was like, this tastes a bit too fatty.
Yeah.
Check the pot, gelatin, pork gelatin. I had to throw out.
Some bolognese blocks to be labelled, ready made, and they have pork juices in it. And the spirit was when we used to look at it before pork juice.
Pork juice.
It was bolognese ready made. And before I went to eat it, you know, Spirit just said to me, just check it, just look at the ingredients. And I've read pork juices, man. What even is pork juices, man? That's the motherfucking thing, man.
I think it's like the stocks.
Yeah, in stocks as well, they have them so-called natural flavourings and gelatines as well. And the Popeye thing now, the chicken now, what they're talking about, the chicken sandwich, brother was going into that North Carolina, is it South Carolina? The brother South Carolina was saying that he knew the manager for Popeye, who do all the foods. He said that there's everything food that they do, everything, there's pork in everything in the foods.
And that's by design, isn't it?
Yeah.
By design, these elites, they know pork. It sounds very sinful about that creature, man. I mean, it tells you in the scriptures how man.
It messed me up a bit because I was
possessed, man.
thinking of going and buying it.
Legion in it. How Shah came along and he could see things that other people couldn't see. He saw he was possessed, and he commanded the demons and cast it into the swine, man.
Yeah.
He cast it into the swine. Because swine is sin to eat that. So he cast it into that. You know? When you look at the Edomites, they look like swine, man.
Yeah.
When you look at them, they look like swine. You know when you know Esau, when you see the truth of Esau, you wonder how our people wanna climb into bed. Why would you, after knowing all this, why would you do something like that? You are an Israelite, you are a son, we're a royal people. You take your clothes off and you share your body with one of these people. Well,
So, back in 1 Maccabees 1 and 45, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane his Sabbaths and festival days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts.
So that's always been Esau's. You know, he had a taste for that, man. He had a taste.
Yeah.
For swine, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You finished with that? Go back to the apple.
Trying to make us have a taste for it.
Finish that, and then you go to you.
Start from what verse?
Verse 5.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
You know what it means by he transgresseth by wine? What do you think it means by that? Philosophies. Alright, transgress, that's what he transgresses by. Wine. Wine, if you drink wine in excess, it can make you stagger, right? You know, drunk, okay? So that's what he uses to make people stagger, to go off, man, to be drunken in their way, okay? He uses philosophy, man, to make people go off, to make people transgress. He deceives people with that wine, okay? That's his method of transgression, man. He finds out what righteousness is, and he's like a counterfeit to righteousness.
Yeah.
And to anything to transgress that righteousness, he commits it, he promotes it, man.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of vibration he's trying to push out into that darkness, man.
Yeah.
Esau does by design, he's trying to generate a world of evil.
Yeah.
A very darkened vibration.
Yeah.
And he uses the Bible. Don't ever think that these elites don't have the Bible in possession. They got the Bible.
Yeah.
And they open the Bible and they find out righteousness. They look into the law. They know the law of the Lord. They know all the laws, man. And they're the devil. Their part is to be the wicked. So their intent is to what? Transgress the law. So how do you find what sin is? You gotta find out what righteousness is, man. You gotta find out what righteousness is. And when you find out what righteousness is, sin is the transgression of that righteousness. So Esau, they know what sin is. They found out what sin is, man. Once they find out sin, well, he's the man of sin, man.
I have a question. How would you be your good self without knowing your bad self?
Right? How would you be your good self without knowing your bad self? Well, you got what's good? Good is in the Bible.
No. Good is love. But how would you be loved without knowing how to not love
Find
somebody?
love. Find what's the meaning of love?
Question 5 and 3.
Definition of love.